Okay, I'm here at Java 1 talking to people at OpenRefactory. They've got a really cool product I'm really impressed with that I wanted to introduce you all to. So, I guess, should I move?
Grab a chair, so relax. We can just
Yeah,
sit
why
here.
don't you, I guess, introduce yourselves and tell me about the history of your company and really what you're about.
So hi, I'm Munawar Hafiz. I'm the CEO of OpenRefactory, and as you probably see, I'm not that comfortable giving these kind of interviews very many times. But I've been working on automatic bug detection for over 20 years now. My PhD work back at University of Illinois is considered to be one of the first research works that ask the question, why stop at detecting bugs? Why can't we automatically fix bugs as well? That's where OpenRefactory was born, as in we wanted to fix bugs automatically, security bugs, reliability bugs, compliance bugs. But as we went deep into the problem, we realized that the detection problem has not been solved yet. The existing detection tools, they just detect too many false positives. They don't detect the really severe kind of bugs that break our business. So that's why we are right now concentrating to solve the detection problem in the first place.
Very cool. And
So I'm Charlie Bedard. I've been working with Munawar for a few years, and my background is software developer and manager of software developers. I've always had a hot button for tools, not because I love them, but because they annoy me, and they annoy me when they take my engineers away from solving problems. In other words, I hate it when engineers are fighting the tool instead of using the tool to solve the problem. So I first, and I kind of like to tell this story, I first met Munawar as a consultant. He was curious about my experience as an engineering manager and would his tool be useful. And I remember my first meetings, I was very skeptical because I have enough knowledge of what he's trying to do, automatically fix bugs, and I knew that it's a hard problem. It's actually not an easy problem at all. And I thought, well, other than finding the fixing a missing comment or whatever the heck it is, something trivial, this is going to be too hard a problem. But we talked a couple of times, and I finally saw some demos, and I realized that he really was onto something. And the idea then was, not only was he onto something, but could we make a tool that actually really did help developers? In other words, not only did it find bugs and help fix them, but it did it in a way that was not so intrusive to the developer cycle, right? I had been used to using bug detection tools before, but those tools were always tons of false positives, and engineers, two problems. They spent a lot of time triaging the problems, but one of these sort of difficult things to measure from a productivity point of view, engineers hated the job. It was tedious, it was repetitive, it was unproductive, and so they hated triaging, looking for false positives, and sometimes you'd even discover that in their annoyance in terms of processing and fighting with the tool, they might dismiss a real bug. So that reduced the effectiveness of the tool. So that's kind of why we got hooked up a few years ago, and why I'm so interested and excited about trying to bring to the table a tool that really works.
yeah, I've been really excited to hear about it. Now, my understanding is originally it was you were focusing on automating the refactoring,
Yes.
and you're now focusing in other areas.
We still refactor code. We are the first and only tool in this space that for all the bugs that we detect, we actually synthesize fixes automatically for about half of them. We plan to improve that efficiency a little bit more, but I mean, I don't believe that we can probably go beyond, say, 70%, say. I mean, at that point, synthesizing code just becomes too hard. But refactoring has been at the core DNA of our product, and actually that helped us become more precise, because when your code is pristine, whenever you are actually changing code or introducing some code that changes the existing one, we have to be absolutely precise, or as much precise as we can. And that's what kind of rubbed off into our precision as well, and that's why we are being able, our analysis has become so precise that we are being able to detect bugs that other tools miss, and we also do that with dramatically low false positives.
That's exciting stuff. That's really cool technology. So how do we find out more about your company and
Sure. So go to www.openrefactory.com. Hit us an email at info@openrefactory.com. We have our white papers, etc. available. If you hit us an email, we'll send you white papers, comparisons with other tools, use cases, etc. And that can help build a knowledge base.
Excellent. Okay. Well, I am really excited to hear about this tool, and I wish you all the best success. And I'm glad I got to meet you at Java One.
Thank you.
Hopefully we get to see you again soon.
Thanks, Scott.
Thank you.
Thanks.